You're watching Carolina and Company, live, local, informative, and entertaining. With your hosts, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. This is Carolina and Company Live.
And welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Wednesday, and we've got a full show lined up today, including Wally and entertainment. So we've got a lot of cool stuff today, and there's a lot of good stuff going on.
We absolutely do, and we have some cool food to eat coming up, too.
Oh, yes, we've got some food here from Bojangles, some biscuits, because we're going to tell you about that. You want to tell them about it now? Or we come back after the weather and let's do it?
Let's tell them about it in a little bit.
All right, we'll tell them about it.
Just give them a little teaser. But, hey, the weather. Let's check on it.
Tell you what, it's not fair for the smell of those Bojangles in here right now. At the noon hour, we are looking much drier out there. We are seeing a lot of cloud cover still lingering around with a few peaks of sun in and out of those clouds. But we will see the chance for a splash or dash shower still possible through the afternoon and evening. There's not much moisture down to our southwest as the cold front rolls to the east and drier air comes in behind it. But there is a chance that a shower or two gets squeezed out of those clouds. But we will see a little more sunshine as we go into the afternoon than what we've seen out there so far today. Some spots have actually seen a little bit of sunshine, like Conway at 79 degrees, 77 in Myrtle Beach and Georgetown. But still across the northern ends of the PDE and the border belt, we're struggling to get to the middle and upper 60s. Florence at 67, Lumberton 66, and Darlington at 64 degrees. But as we roll into the afternoon, that sun breaks out a little bit more. We'll see temps climb to the middle and upper 70s across the PDE and the border belt, northern ends of the PDE, even getting into the mid-70s, more so upper 70s for Florence and Marion. We'll hit 81 in Conway and Murrells Inlet, same for Myrtle Beach. Partly sunny. It's going to get windy, and again, a slim chance of a stray shower possible through the afternoon. Most areas will stay dry. The wind will stay up, and we'll actually see a chill moving in overnight. Temps will drop to the low 50s for the Grand Strand and upper 40s inland. We'll stay in the mid-60s to upper 60s for highs for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Even on Sunday, some spots inland may be knocking on the door of that 70-degree mark, but our wake-up temps will be down to the middle and lower 40s as we head through the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend. So be prepared. Much cooler weather coming our way. It'll get a little windy this afternoon, and we'll hold that wind through the day tomorrow.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
And now let's check in with the TV 15 news team and find out what big stories they're working on for tonight.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. A 5-year-old girl is a YouTube sensation for singing a Nicki Minaj song, but are the lyrics too risque? We'll talk to child experts and hear what some of you have to say. Congressman Tim Scott will stop in Pawleys Island today, find out what he has to say about the job situation. And the Myrtle Beach Mini Marathon is this weekend. What you need to know if you'll be running the roads or trying to drive them. Those stories and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Great show for you today, but first we want to mention a couple things. First off, we talked to Coastal Pier a couple of days ago.
Yes.
And if you missed the seminar yesterday morning, there is one tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at Springmaid Beach Resort. That is how to save you lots of money. If you're an HOA and you have a swimming pool, you definitely want to check this out. Go to coastalpier.com for some more information. And now let's talk about some food that we have sitting right in front of us.
Right. Now, we're talking about the Bojangles biscuits now. They're doing their annual, look at that biscuit. Oh, their annual biscuit maker. They're looking for the best one in the system. Now, there's more than 400 Bojangles stores, and they're looking for the top biscuit maker. And there are 5 local contestants who have made it to the regional levels. And they are the Bojangles store in Conway, Florence, Kershaw, Myrtle Beach, and Tuberville. So they will be in competition.
I bet you wish you were a judge for that, don't you?
I could judge that.
Could you?
Biscuits. So we'll find out and we'll let you know who wins to have the best biscuit at Bojangles.
All right. Biscuits, good for breakfast and for lunch.
All right. Today's Wednesday, October 19th, and this is Evaluate Your Life Day.
Evaluate my life. I like it.
All right, I've done mine. All right, now it's also Get Smart About Credit Day.
Oh, credit. Wait, well, when you have credit cards, the more plastic you have, the more money you have, right?
Have you been talking to my wife?
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't see this show.
Together.
Just kidding, honey. Just kidding. All right, let's go. Birthdays today, 1945. John Lithgow. You remember this guy. He's 66 from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
He's kind of a nut. I like him, though. 1962, Evander Holyfield. He is 49, the heavyweight boxing champ. 1964, Ty Pennington. He's 47, you remember, from Extreme Makeover,
yeah,
Home Edition. He was in the Myrtle Beach area one time. And 1970, Kris, I think you pronounce that Catton?
Oh,
All right,
sounds
41.
Catan.
Oh, that's all right. That's the guy from Saturday Night Live. He did Corky Ramona. You know, they do that little dance they do. I don't know. Now, all this day in history was 1951. President Harry S. Truman formally ends the state of war in Germany. Good job, Harry. 1963, the Beatles recorded I Want to Hold Your Hand. The flip side, I Saw Her Standing There. Big hit. 1982, automaker John DeLorean, you remember, arrested on cocaine charges but found not guilty. He's the one that made the DeLorean car. All right, now from the Know-It-All department. I don't know if you know this or not, but this is true. You ready?
I'm ready.
In Alabama, it's against the law to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in a church. These are stupid laws, and they're still on the books.
It makes me wonder what happened to, make this law come about.
I don't know, but you can't wear a fake mustache to church in Alabama. That's from the Know-It-All department today.
I wonder if they still enforce that. All right, let's check on our video of the day today. Take a look at this creative dog playing fetch with himself.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
I mean,
Nobody will play with him. He's like, hey.
I'm shooting the video, so you got to do it by yourself today. He's playing fetch. All right, let it go down the hill. Yeah, come on, let's do it again.
But
all right, go get it.
Smart
Go get
dog,
it.
Huh?
Smart dog.
I like that.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Very intelligent.
You never know what you're going to see on this show. Talking about animals, how about in Columbus, Ohio?
Oh my gosh.
Deputies had to shoot a number of wild animals. The owner of an exotic farm there assumed they killed themselves. That's what they're thinking. He let all the wild animals out. They had to shoot a lot of them last night because they can't tranquilize them at night. And now they're starting to tranquilize and try to get them all back. About 25, I think, they had to kill.
Just west of Zanesville, if you're familiar with Ohio.
Yes.
I've got to call my friends, see if they see any wild animals.
That's what I was telling you, because I wanted you to know what was going on in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio. All right, giveaway time. We're giving away a T-shirt, and what else do we have up there?
Yeah, we've got a
visor.
The new thing that we just gotten from Surfwater Promotions, and a T-shirt. And all you have to do,
go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Go to the top right-hand corner, click on that send message button, and send us the answer to this question. Bojangles is having a cook-off for what kind of food? What kind of food? They're sitting on our desk right now. We will announce the winner when we come back. First, we're going to leave you with our deal of the day. You can always find them on our website, carolinalive.com. Today, we are talking about Mason Tire.
Now, if you have a car that has any problems, a truck, Mason's got a deal for you.
CarolinaLive.com has partnered with area businesses to bring you Carolina Live deals. You'll save from 50 to 70% off on area best services, restaurants, and attractions.
Today's deal is from Mason Tire and Auto. Get a $29.95 value oil change for only $17.95. Mason Tire has been a family-owned and operated business for over 25 years with 5 locations along the Grand Strand. There's always a Mason Tire near you. From oil changes, brakes, tune-ups, and alignments to every size and make of tire for your car, truck, or SUV, they can handle all of your car care needs. So stop in and let their highly trained staff get your vehicle running the right way again. Mason Tire, your tire store. And remember, must go to Mason's.
Save money today by going to CarolinaLive.com and clicking on the Carolina Live Deals link. It's that easy. Carolina Live Deals, only on CarolinaLive.com.
Why the why? Because this month it's cheaper to join during the YMCA Pay the Day promotion. On October 1st, you pay $1 to join. October 2nd, $2, and so on. The sooner you join, the more you save. Call the Myrtle Beach YMCA today.
At Broadway at the Beach, there are more than 100 specialty shops, so just take your pick.
What do you think? No? Okay, hold on. Yeah? Wait, I got it. There it is.
Find whatever you're looking for at Broadway at the Beach.
Come celebrate with the Conway Chamber of Commerce for the annual meeting and awards celebration. There'll be a reception, silent auction, local restaurant showcase, and live blues and jazz by local favorite Stardust. Thursday, October 20th at 5:30 p.m. at the historic Peanut Warehouse in downtown Conway. For tickets and info, contact the Conway Chamber of Commerce, 843-248-2273, or visit them online, conwayscchamber.com.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's time to start talking about our guest today. And our guest, we're going to talk about that commercial you just saw, talking about an annual meeting coming up, Conway Chamber, right?
That's right. Adrianne Anderson, thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
All right, your annual meeting is coming up this Thursday. Tell
Yes.
us a little bit about it.
It's going to be tomorrow at 5:30 is when we get started at the historic Peanut Warehouse right there on the Riverwalk in Conway.
All right.
If you go over the big bridge, circle around and come back in.
That's right. You just take that right after the bridge, go underneath it, and it'll be right there on your left.
And there's all kinds of stuff going on there, including entertainment.
Yes, we have a ton of stuff to do. We have about 9 of our area restaurants that will be participating, sponsoring food. Stardust Band will be playing. We have a wonderful silent auction available. We'll also be, of course, giving away awards for the community, Man and Woman of the Year, Small Business of the Year. A lot of great information, a lot of great excitement going on.
Great.
Now, did Amanda and I win anything? We didn't win
Can't tell you
anything?
that. You'll have to
Oh, you
come
can't
and
tell us.
find
Okay.
out. You
I
have
was
to
just
attend to
checking.
find out.
Now, this is something y'all do. The reason behind this is to recognize your community and the people that do things there.
Absolutely. It's really a celebration of Conway as a whole. We want to thank the businesses that have helped support the chamber itself and really highlight some of the wonderful things that have gone on, being, of course, the people that have done it. So we take a look at, like I said, the Man and Woman of the Year, the businesses that have had a lot of great success, and we also want to talk about the chamber itself and some of the things that we've helped do this year, some of the new things like our comedy show that we had back in March, as well as some of everybody's favorites like Riverfest and the Conway Christmas Parade. You know, take a look at those, see how they went, and tell everybody what's coming up for next year.
Well, you guys are always having events out there.
They've always
we
got
are.
something going on.
Yeah,
It's
such a cute
always a
town with
busy
lot of
area.
businesses. Right.
Absolutely.
Now, how long have y'all been doing this, the annual meeting thing?
This is, I believe, the 53rd annual meeting that we'll
Wow.
be having. Yeah,
So y'all been doing it a long time.
absolutely.
That was before you were born.
Just a little bit.
Now, if somebody wants to get involved and come, what can they do?
Best thing to do is to call the Conway Chamber, visit us on Facebook, or go to our website, conwayscchamber.com. Phone number is 248-2273. That's how you can find out about getting tickets. Of course, if you'd still like to sponsor or donate anything, we'd love to have that. And we are always looking for businesses to get involved. The Conway Chamber really runs off of its volunteers. We have a very small but wonderful staff, so we're always looking for involvement.
All right, tomorrow night, the Peanut Warehouse, 5:30.
Yes.
The annual meeting, Conway Chamber, and there's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll find out who's going to be the Citizen of the Year.
That's right.
That's right.
I don't think I made it this year. All
All
right.
right, stick with us. We will also announce the giveaway winner when we come back.
Do you live in a community that has a pool? Are you concerned about the chemicals your family is swimming in? Are pool chemicals draining your budget? If you answered yes, then you owe it to yourself to attend an upcoming Coastal Pure seminar on the environmentally friendly process of creating the healthiest pool possible. Coastal Pure is saving organizations thousands of dollars by eliminating the need for high levels of chlorine and chemical additives. The seminars are free and open to the public. Start saving money today. Register online or call Coastal Pure at 843-251-7564.
On the night of the fire, I was 3,000 miles away when I received a phone call saying our house was in flames.
It's a call no one wants to get, but as the smoke cleared, A&I was on the job.
My 5-year-old son was there. They took the time to pull out his fish aquarium and hook it up to a generator to keep his fish alive.
It's nice to have a professional company in time of tragedy that someone comes in and handles everything.
A&I, the company to call when disaster strikes.
Thank you for saving my fish, A&I.
Hi folks, bundle up with News Channel 15 and Carolina Cool for the Coolest Night in November contest. If you predict the coolest night in November, you could win a new Carrier HVAC system from Carolina Cool. Turn to the experts. To enter, log on to carolinalive.com and click on the contest corner link. The winner will be announced Thursday, December 1st. It's getting cold out there, so hurry up and enter the Coolest Night in November contest brought to you by Carolina Cool. Now that's cool.
DJs and dancing, live music, even some karaoke. Find it all at Broadway at the Beach. Bounce from bar to bar throughout Celebrity Square, the nightlife district filled with clubs and night spots. It's a guaranteed hot spot any night of the week. Enjoy the nightlife at Broadway at the Beach.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Our giveaway winner, well, first off, the answer was biscuits, of course. And the winner, Cindy Jones from Conway. Congratulations. We'll let you know how you can pick up your winnings. And now, Time for another special guest.
That's right, Mike Healey. It's called Mr. Let me make sure, Mr. Sandless. Now, you're talking about redoing your floors, having something done in your home. Time to touch them up a little bit, do something with them. This man can tell you all about it. Mike, thanks for being on the show with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, tell us about Mr. Sandless. What's that about?
Well, Mr. Sandless is an alternative way to refinish wood floors, minus the traditional sanding, causing the mess, the dust, the time, and a lot of money. Mr. Sandless addresses all those problems. We're able to refinish wood floors without creating the giant mess. We're able to refinish wood floors without enormous expense and the time. We're able to do multiple rooms within one day.
All right, we're looking at some video now showing this, some pictures.
Yeah, now, this is the Elks Lodge down in Murrells Inlet. We're able to do that all in the morning, and then they were able to open for business that afternoon.
Wait a minute. You tell me you come in the morning and by the afternoon it's okay?
Right, that was the Hooters in North Myrtle Beach. We were able to come in during the middle of the night, refinish those wood floors, and they were open for lunch the next day.
Wow, now that's amazing.
Look at the differences
Look at
between
Good
those.
shine
That's
on
unreal.
it, man.
Yeah, you
That's
see the way that color jumps out, and all the character comes back into the floor, and it's a great way to refinish wood floors.
Well, I got to tell you, on our deals right now, on Carolina Deals, he's running a special right now if you want to know more about that. Now, how did you get into doing this? How did all this come about?
Actually, a friend from New York told me about it. It's a franchise. We're the number one wood floor refinishing company in the world. And we're throughout Asia, the United States, Europe, Mexico. And he told me about it, so I looked into it and opened up about 4 years ago.
Now, I have friends of mine that I've seen them sand, and it takes 2 to 3 days. They sand it, and there's dust everywhere.
Exactly.
But this is an alternative to it.
Right. This is definitely an easier way to refinish wood floors.
Sounds like it. No dust, no dirt, no odors. Real quick.
That is good. Could you do mine before my wife gets home today?
I'll be right there if you want. Okay.
I'm just kidding. This is amazing, though, Mike.
Right.
This really is.
And you know, we do other options. We do also installs if you like, if you want to do that. We do tile also, refinishing, resealing tile and installing tile. So we have other things that we can do for you.
A little bit of everything. Well, how do people get a hold of you?
You can contact us on the 1-888-718-9663, and that's wood spelled out 9663. That's 718-9663, and on the we have a website, MrSandless.com.
That's simple, MrSandless.com.
Correct.
That is amazing. I cannot believe somebody can redo your floors in one day.
I know, not bad.
Well, you need to check him out if you want something done. Thank you. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, you can find
buddy.
his deal on our website too, CarolinaLive.com. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
My new Belltone True Hearing devices really changed my life. I did not know how deaf I really was. The first time I went in to see Dr. Kimberly King, she worked with me for more than an hour and a half just to find out the problems I was having with my hearing.
Well, the first thing we found was that your right eardrum was not vibrating the sounds into the inner ear like it should.
I really didn't think I needed hearing aids, but I really did. I didn't want my friends to know I was having problems hearing, and I just didn't want everybody to see me wearing a hearing aid.
Well, I know you were a bit apprehensive, and you're not alone. Most people that come in, they don't want to be told that they have to wear hearing aids. They're afraid that they might look big and ugly and somehow just make them feel like they're not adequate in some way. When we put the hearing aids on you, the Belltone True becomes so invisible that I knew you would love it.
My wife, Deborah, loves it. She's been trying to get me to get hearing devices for a long time.
I've pleaded with Cecil for years and years to get hearing aids, but he never wanted to do it. And now he did it, and I'm so happy, and I know his coworkers are happy too. It's just amazing the things that Cecil can hear now. I can't even go in another room and talk about him anymore because he'll hear me.
My coworkers were really relieved when I got the hearing aids because now I could hear everything they were saying to me.
When I first started working with Cecil, I always had to scream so that he could hear me. But now he just says, hey, you're talking too loud. But it's been a really great change for him, and we're all really excited for him. And he's quieted down a lot, too.
These hearing aids are the greatest, and the only way people know I have them is when I tell them. You cannot see them unless you look real hard. So if you have a problem hearing, don't put it off anymore. Come see the lady that changed my life, Dr. Kimberly King at Advanced Audiology. She's the best, and she didn't pay me to say that. So if you need help, you need to see her. I'm a lot happier now that I can hear. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, a Wednesday, the middle of the week, and more guests. This place keeps you informed of everything that's going on.
That's right, and we are talking about the first annual Food Day that's coming up right here across the Grand Strand and nationwide, actually. Kris and Cindy, thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you for having us.
Food Day, what is it?
What Food Day is it's a way to build awareness to our, well, locally, to our community, to let them know what their healthy choices are, the difference between organic farming and non-organic farming, and just to promote healthy diet and healthy living.
That's great. And I actually recently found out that there are places here that serve organic food. I didn't even know that.
Absolutely.
Is that some of the information you'll be able to find out at this Food Day?
Yes, and there are local farmers in the area that are organic, meat farmers as well as crops. And there is restaurant information also.
That's great. How did this all come about?
I attend a school called the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. Cindy's already graduated from that school, and they were promoting it there at school. And so I went online. They were looking for local coordinators. And so I decided to coordinate it locally, and I asked Cindy to join me so that we could promote and build awareness in our community, because we feel like in the Grand Strand area there's an opportunity for that.
Yeah, talk about why it's so important to eat, organic food and healthy food.
Healthy food would primarily be the most important thing to eat, and then if you can get it organically, of course, that benefits you because you're free from pesticides. It's grown naturally without all that added chemical to it, and that's what you want to do. You don't really want to consider adding toxins into your body when you're trying to eat healthy foods, and so that's why organic is the best way to go.
This is coming up this weekend?
Yes, on Saturday.
Yes. All right, tell us when and where now.
It's Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's at the X Sports Center. On George Bishop Parkway, across from the Beach Church.
Yes, right across.
Yes.
All right, well, good luck, girls.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to eat healthy in a few minutes. I'm going to eat a biscuit.
Saw that.
All right, Food Day Grand Strand coming up the 22nd. Visit fooddaygrandstrand.org for some more information. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for an entertaining show where the hosts have a lot of fun, then you have to watch Carolina and Company Live, weekdays at noon on WPDE TV 15. This show is magic. Amanda and Cecil always have a lot of fun, and you never know what's going to happen on the show. One day you might see clowns. The next, they could be live on location. There's always something new on the show. Watch Carolina and Company Live, weekdays at noon on WPDE and 10 p.m. on the CW.
Within 30 minutes of my phone call, we had a lot of fire and water damage, smoke damage. They were here within 30 minutes.
When disaster strikes at a business, time is money. A&I didn't waste any time.
Within 8 hours, they had my restaurant up and running. They were able to clean it from head to toe. We lost very little revenue. Any business that has a fire or smoke damage or water damage, A&I Fire and Water Restoration is the person to call.
A&I, there for you when it matters.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Time now for our entertainment guru, Wally B from Movin 94.5. But first,
I got to show this. Damon Campbell of Darlington gave me this last night at the Taste of Florence. Isn't that cute? A tree? Palmetto tree? Thank you so much, Damon. I appreciate that, my friend. Now it's time for Wally B, the station that picks you up
and makes you feel good.
Oh, 94.5. Hey, you got
and Movin945.net. Streaming live worldwide.
Yeah.
Wally, we missed you last week. Now, what's going on in entertainment?
Oh, it's so funny. The biggest news in entertainment today is Lindsay Lohan.
She's always
girl. She won't get it. She won't come correct.
I don't understand.
The judge who put her on probation and gave her community service sent her to a women's center in L.A. Well, Lindsay contacted the probation board and told the probation board, "This isn't fulfilling enough. Give me something else." And the probation board gave her a different assignment. The judge heard about it, not happy. She didn't like it. So the judge said, "You know what? Tell Lindsay, no community service right now, but send her to the morgue." She's now doing work at the morgue of L.A. County.
Boy, now that's cool.
Because she's given two different assignments. She's given
Yeah.
360 hours of community service at the women's shelter, 160 hours at the morgue, fulfilling the women's center first. The morgue still had to be done, and now she's at the morgue.
I think that's great.
So, yeah.
Stars should be given
But
that.
she said
I
she
know,
wasn't
I mean,
fulfilling. But she goes to court today. 1 p.m. our time, 10 p.m. LA time, and they're saying that she's going back in the slammer.
All right, what else we got? Put her in jail.
I tell you what else to go. You know that Will Smith
Yeah.
is now a professional sports team part owner.
Oh, which one?
He has a stake in the new ownership setup of the Philadelphia 76ers, the basketball team, his hometown.
I didn't know that.
He's now part owner.
It's amazing how much money you can make in movies.
Yeah, and we had said a while back when Michael Jackson passed that we knew that his kids at some point in time would begin to try and be exploited.
Right.
We'll leave it up to the Lingerie Football League.
What?
Paris Jackson, Michael's oldest,
Yeah.
his daughter, pretty girl.
Yeah.
She joined the flag football team at her private school. Well, the officials of the Lingerie Football League found out, and they have actually made a formal offer to get Paris on lingerie team. Now, because the kid here.
That's not it.
This is really happened, though. Is that
That's
not crazy or what?
Wally, we thank you. We have
keep
so
it
much.
on.
We're just running
It's
out of
a pleasure.
time every time we
Always
get
a
on
pleasure.
here.
Thanks
Hey,
for
I got a
having me.
biscuit for you from Bojangles.
I want some chicken.
You got some in there, buddy.
Can't have a biscuit without chicken.
We've had a great time.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you right back here tomorrow at noon. Have a good one.
Hey, all right.